Hi everybody, this is Ashley Lambert coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina, and I am going to speak to my fellow buyer agents out there, and I'm just going to go over the 3 words that drive us crazy. Well, it's 4 words. I want a deal, okay? I know we hear that all the time. I was out this weekend showing some property to a buyer, and everything was fine and great. We narrowed it down to 3 properties, then 2, then 1. I was like, yes, we're gonna get a deal. This is gonna be great. And the house already was like an awesome deal. It was like $10,000 below tax value. So the buyer looks at me and he's like, Ashley, can we get this house for $70,000? And you may not know this, but $70,000 is $19,000 less than what the seller was offering. They wanted a deal. So this is what I told him. I was like, I can write up anything you want me to. I can write it up, but just be prepared for a counter offer. So when they counter, what are you willing to counter back at? Because they're going to counter, like, be prepared. And he said, well, if they don't negotiate with me and I don't get close to that, we're going to have to find us another house. And I was like, are you trying to find an awesome house, or are you trying to find a seller who is just wants to give their house away? Because if we're waiting for a seller who wants to give their house away, we're in the wrong market. And he said, really? I was like, yeah. I mean, I said, that's not a buyer's market. That's not a seller's market either. That's like a crazy person's market. And he looked at me and I was like, well, when you buy this house and you pay $90,000 for it, and you want to sell it, I'm going to see if you will give me your house for $70,000. And he was like, oh, heck no. I'm probably selling that house for $110,000. And he said, and I looked at him and I was like, well, isn't that what the seller is thinking? They don't want to give their house away? And he was like, aha. So basically, that aha moment was not the Oprah aha. That was the Coming to America barbershop dirty aha. I was like, yeah, dude, there's your spoon, and keep it moving. But basically, we are going to write an offer on that house. It's not a low offer. It is a good, strong offer. He's going to try to get his closing costs paid for by the seller. He understands the difference between a true offer and the offer. The offer is what the purchase price line says, and the true offer is the purchase price minus all the stuff that you want, like your closing costs and home warranty and allowances for this, that, and the other. That chunks away at their net. That's what the seller is really looking at, is what they're going to leave the table with. So that's their true offer. Always be aware of, your offer versus your true offer. So that was just like a funny little thing. I have these awesome little conversations with my buyers all the time, and then I think that as a buyer's agent, you just have to find creative ways to communicate with people, just because we do this every day.